I've been seeing this person called the Queer Kiwi on YouTube, and their whole shtick is essentially just making jokes and generally dissenting with masculinity. I suppose toxic masculinity, but you can see throughout this video specifically, she doesn't really like masculinity as a whole. So yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at her newest video called Hot Masculine Takes. And some of these can be pretty stupid, but the way that they talk about it is just pretty close-minded. So yeah, fuck it, let's go. And the first part of this video is really just her yapping, so I'm gonna speed that shit up.
Shall we? Is it gay for a man to tell another man good morning?
No, it's not gay, but it can be seen as sweet. And don't act like you don't know what I mean, because women see it too. If a guy's too respectful, you know he's a little bit weird.
What a great question. I've always wondered this as well. I am a 23-year-old male. My dad and I were out at the laundromat, and as we were leaving, another man walks in. I make eye contact with him and I say, "Good morning." He replies, "Y'all fellas all right?" When we walked out, my father tells me, "Don't ever say good morning to a man around your age. Guys would think you're a little sweet."
Look, it's exactly what I said. You might come off as sweet to some people because you're a little bit too respectful to them. It's just how it is. And I know the stoicism and ruggedness and shad shit can get annoying, but it's just how it is. You don't generally show that level of respect to a stranger you don't fucking know. You will come off as sweet.
You understand me? Next time say, "What's up?" or "What's going on?" To a woman it's fine, but not a man. When you're out on the streets, don't say that. I don't understand this at all. When is it ever gay or wrong for a man to say good morning to another man? That's so funny.
Yeah, I guess as a woman, as a as someone not included in the male community, I suppose you wouldn't understand the lengths that we have to go to avoid being seen as sus or sweet. But this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's don't ever say good morning to another man? Why? It's the morning, and that is how you greet people. And why is it okay to say to a woman and not to a man? Why aren't you allowed? That is so bizarre. And also, the question that always buzzes around my brain whenever there's shit like this, like, why does it matter if people think you're gay?
Because he's not gay. And it just probably for him goes against what he stands for and believes in. I'm assuming his character is what's being hurt here because that's not him at all. And it's the same as calling a trans person their dead name because that's something they're not and that's something they're uncomfortable being. As a straight man, personally, I'm uncomfortable being gay because I'm not. Being seen as gay, for better wording, because I'm not gay. So if you call me gay, it's gonna come off as an insult to me because I'm not gay, and that's not me.
You know? Like, this guy seemed to have not really cared. His dad clearly did care about how he was perceived. And, like, why does it matter? Regardless of whether you are or are not gay, why does it matter if people perceive you as gay? Why is that such a terrible thing? Like, who cares?
Him. Him. Clearly, personally, him. It's a personal thing for him. And that's none of your business that he cares. It's just his values.
Who cares how other people perceive you? And if someone perceives you as gay because you say good morning? Baffling. So strange. So no, it is not gay to say good morning, but your father clearly struggles with some insecurities there.
Here we go again with this bullshit. It's insecurities, because no, it's not his insecurities. He's just not gay. Fuck it, I just went over this, but you're stupid.
Boys play games, and it's Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Men build families. It's a white family, a man and a woman, and their 5 children. And, like, not that them being white is, like, important, but it also definitely is, because I know for a fact they wouldn't have chosen anyone else.
For the love of God, shut the fuck up. You're white too. Just because they chose a white family doesn't mean it was because they were white. Fuck are you talking about, man? And I'm not even like Caucasian. I'm half white. But even as like technically a person of color, you're being retarded. You're being stupid.
I find it so funny.
No, you don't. You find it annoying and offensive, and that's why you're making this video. If you found it funny, you would have just laughed and scrolled by. I don't understand why people say, I find it so funny that blah 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 my opposing viewpoints. No, you don't find it funny. You're bitching and whining about it.
How football has become something that people are viewing as like liberal all of a sudden and like feminine, and that's so funny.
Yeah, that would be quite ironic if that was the case, but no, this is a real one off thing. I've never seen anybody say anything as stupid as this. Football is not being seen as liberal. It's one meme you saw on Twitter.
And also the fact is as well that he still may well have children one day. Taylor Swift may also one day have children. Maybe it'll be together, maybe it won't be. Who knows? Who cares?
You, buddy? You care, retard?
So many of the tweets on this page from Super Bowl weekend were Travis Kelce themed, and I find it so, so funny. Like, there's this other one, which is real men, non-liberals, would rather have beer with Sean Strickland over woke Travis Kelce any day of the week. And I don't know who Sean Strickland is, so I can't comment on that at all.
If you don't know who Sean Strickland is, you can't be commenting on anything related to men or masculinity. Who are you? Who are you? Sean Strickland is a highly respected and very well known and very successful boxer and MMA fighter. And he's very conservative, very like right wing politic wise, but he's just generally like an incredibly badass individual. If you don't know who he is, then also why are you even covering this fucking post?
But I feel like, not that I had ever heard of Travis Kelce before this point, but I don't think anyone was talking about him anywhere near as much as they are now that he's dating Taylor Swift. I don't think anyone gave a fuck about his politics until like a few months ago.
Well, first of all, you're wrong because he's an NFL player, stupid fuck. And secondly, still nobody cares about his fucking politics. He's an NFL player. They care about his stats.
And I know he has a podcast with his brother, and his brother has some liberal takes, and maybe he has some of his own as well. But I don't think these people really gave a fuck or cared at all until Taylor Swift came into the scene, because they hate Taylor Swift, which is again hilarious to me considering Taylor Swift is not a very political person. Like, she is a cis het, don't kill me please gaylers, white American woman.
Yeah, it's almost like nobody on that side of politics that cares about her politics actually gives a fuck about those qualifications and buzzwords that you just said in the way that you do. They really just care about her public image. And overall, she's just an overrated white girl musician. I don't think anyone actually has anything against her. Most people enjoy her music. I mean, I don't personally. You know, my IQ is over 20. But yeah, she's generally very liked by the public. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who has spoken about politics like once or twice when it has benefited her. And people just hate her. They just hate her. And there are valid reasons to dislike Taylor Swift, right? We're not diving into that. And those are not the reasons why these people hate her. They just hate her because she's a successful woman and women love her. And therefore, since she is dating a football player, everyone has to hate him and suddenly football is emasculine. And it's just so funny to watch it happen. Like, no one gave a fuck before. The power Taylor Swift has.
Ugh, man, you know, honestly, I feel like I've had enough of her, them, yeah. I think I've had enough of them really talking my ear off here about nonsense because of one or two memes she saw on social media. So yeah, um, I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't have anything to promote, so see ya.
Fuck me cause they want my cutty.